Football fans, what a performance we witnessed at the FIFA World Cup 2026. Sweden delivered one of the most dominant displays of the tournament so far, defeating Tunisia by an incredible score of 5-1. From the very first whistle, Sweden showed exactly what they came to do. They played with confidence, intensity, and purpose. Every player seemed fully focused, and the team's attacking intent was clear from the opening minutes. Sweden immediately took control of possession and began moving the ball quickly around the field. Their passing was sharp, their movement was excellent, and Tunisia struggled to keep up with the pace of the game. The Swedish attack looked dangerous every time they moved forward. Their wingers stretched the defense, the midfield controlled the tempo, and the forwards constantly looked for opportunities to break through the Tunisian back line. The pressure finally paid off when Sweden found the opening goal. The stadium erupted with excitement as the Swedish players celebrated a perfect start. It was a goal that reflected their dominance and rewarded all the hard work they had put in during the opening stages of the match. But Sweden wasn't finished. Instead of slowing down, they continued attacking. Their confidence grew with every passing minute, and Tunisia found themselves defending deeper and deeper. Soon, Sweden doubled their advantage. The build-up was excellent, the teamwork was outstanding, and the finish was clinical. At 2-0, Sweden looked firmly in control. To Tunisia's credit, they didn't give up. They continued fighting and searching for a way back into the game. Their effort was rewarded when they managed to score a goal of their own. Suddenly, the score was 2-1. For a brief moment, Tunisia's supporters believed that a comeback might be possible. The players gained confidence, and the atmosphere changed. But great teams know how to respond under pressure. And Sweden responded like a great team. They remained calm, organized, and focused. Rather than allowing Tunisia to gain momentum, Sweden immediately took back control of the match. Their midfield began dictating play once again. The passing became quicker, the movement became sharper, and the pressure on Tunisia increased. Before long, Sweden scored their third goal. That goal proved to be a turning point in the match. Any hopes of a Tunisian comeback began to fade as Sweden once again demonstrated their attacking quality. The Swedish players looked full of confidence. Every pass seemed to find its target. Every attack looked dangerous. The chemistry between the players was remarkable. As the second half began, Sweden showed no signs of slowing down. Instead, they raised their level even further. The team's energy remained high, and they continued pushing forward in search of more goals. Tunisia struggled to cope with the speed and precision of the Swedish attacks. The fourth goal arrived after another beautiful attacking move. The Swedish players combined brilliantly, opening up the defense and finishing with style. At 4-1, the outcome was no longer in doubt. The Swedish supporters inside the stadium were celebrating every pass, every tackle, and every attack. They knew they were witnessing something special. But Sweden still wasn't finished. They wanted to make a statement. And they did exactly that. Late in the game, Sweden added a fifth goal to complete an unforgettable performance. The goal was the perfect ending to a night that belonged entirely to Sweden. When the final whistle sounded, the scoreboard showed Sweden 5, Tunisia 1. The statistics reflected Sweden's superiority, but even the numbers couldn't fully capture how impressive they were throughout the match. This wasn't just a victory. It was a complete performance. Sweden attacked with confidence, defended with discipline, and controlled the midfield battle from start to finish. Every player contributed. The forwards scored goals. The midfielders controlled possession. The defenders remained organized. And the goalkeeper provided security whenever needed. For Sweden, this victory is about much more than 3 points. It sends a message to the rest of the tournament. It tells every team in Group F that Sweden is a serious contender. With upcoming matches against strong opponents like the Netherlands and Japan, this result gives Sweden tremendous confidence moving forward. The 5 goals scored also provide an important boost to their goal difference, which could become crucial later in the group stage. As for Tunisia, this defeat will be difficult to accept, but their World Cup journey is not over. There are still important matches ahead. The Tunisian players will need to learn from this experience, improve defensively, and come back stronger in their next game. They showed flashes of quality, especially when they scored their goal, but against a team playing at Sweden's level, they needed much more consistency. In the end, however, this night belonged to Sweden. A 5-goal performance. A dominant victory. A perfect start to the FIFA World Cup 2026. If Sweden continues to play with this level of energy, organization, and attacking quality, they could become one of the most dangerous teams in the entire tournament. The rest of the world is now paying attention. Sweden has arrived, and based on this performance, they mean business. Final score: Sweden 5, Tunisia 1.